Home, still 10 lengths first to last, and it is Matchless who leads. Move in time in the yellow, sitting on his tail in second place. One ruler against the running rail in third. On the extreme right is Mo Harford, coming into it stylishly at this stage. Roman Empire is next to him. One ruler trapped away against the running rail. The Rostafarian behind those, heading down inside the last two. Nearest to us, Mo Harford has circled the field here and taken it up. Roman Empire in second place, move in time behind this. Snap Pretera is next. They've got a furlong to go. Mo Harford and Jim Crowley in front, leading by over length. Roman Empire in second position, finishing well. Ladies Secret Protector. Mo Harford is clear though and wins by 2. Second position, Roman Empire. Secret Protector is next, and Snap Pretera is behind those in fourth.
I'm quite happy with that. Now, I've come into the markets a bit late today. I'm lucky enough to get a tax-free bait today, so lucky enough. Well, I say lucky enough. I've been on the phone to the tax office, lucky enough to get it. It's 340 quid, which is quite nice, isn't it? Well, 345 actually. It's quite nice, but it took me an hour on the phone, so I'm a little bit late coming to the market, but it was worth it for 345 quid, which I'm now going to have in my account in a couple of days. What I want to say about today's racing, coming into it, what you need to be aware of, there's a crossover today. The crossover is between the football, Euros, and the racing. So all this, the last 2 days, has been ITV coverage, which is going to boost up punters on main TV. But because Ukraine are playing this afternoon at the same time, ITV are playing with the Euros rather than the racing. The only race they're showing is the Gold Cup. And bear in mind, that's not the Cheltenham Gold Cup, this is the Royal Ascot Gold Cup, so it's not worth as much money. That's the only race they are showing on TV. So you've got to be prepared that the fact there is this crossover today, there might be lower liquidity, and be aware of it. You should always be aware of things like this if you're not. Be smart in the markets. Anyway, I'll move on to the next race. Hopefully I can make a few quid on a few races today.
And ad infinitum. Here's the back marker at this stage as they make their way towards halfway.
So yeah, just waiting for the opportunity, really. Not really moving around a lot, so I'd be tempted here, but you can see the bets aren't that really. £1,000 bet on there that is the biggest, which is that line there, but the rest are all quite small. 317 there, the rest are all shorter, a bit more going in here.
Against the running rail is nicest blue and orange for Gavin Ryan, James Doyle, a pink star with him.
So I'm just going to look below the price. I don't want to go in too short. I have to use bigger stakes to do that, you see. So
Ryan more against the running rail, back in the field with Ben Cohen on Annaville. Then is Shard on the right, blue and white on the cap for Jim Crowley as they begin the turn with less than 3 to go. Ad infinitum and Jamie Spencer, Guinevere and Tom Marconda, the last couple of runners. Dubai Fountain has the advantage. He's moved Noon Star out.
I'm out of here, man.
We want match quick. There you go.
Fountain still leading to now Loving Dream, who's alongside.
Can we get out?
Behind those. On the
there you go.
Right is Noon Star. Gloria Mundi,
and I think we're going to have to call it a day at that. There's only one trade, but sometimes that's all you need.
I'm
Look at that
here,
Loving Dream come straight in. And if it does win, it doesn't matter if it doesn't, but we have backed out of 4 it could have won.
Sucker.
Sharda going to get it.
Loving Dream and Robert Haviland in front and have won the Ribblesdale. Is Sharda in second.
Market suspended.
There you go. Yet again, it shows you the importance of the race timer. So I again have just made a profit from laying the winner. If I hadn't used that race timer, I'd got in late, I would have literally blown my whole bank. But instead, I've made £6.34 profit by laying the winning horse. There you go. Best of luck in the markets to see what's coming up next.
On the near side of James
so this is the Gold Cup. The only one with TV coverage today, arguably the biggest place today. I'm looking for an opportunity
for Ben Curtis, who races in company with Serpentine and Ryan Moore. There is a gap of 4 or 5 lengths or so there.
Just because
to Joey Sheridan on Princess Zoe, who races around the outside of
I've chucked an extra 100 quid in my bank just purely for this race. So I have the money to lay off.
Spanish Mission, William Buick in green and
we're waiting for an opportunity. 2 mile 4 furlong race. This is the best one for me as far as distance is concerned. It gives me more time and opportunity to get my money through the market. Got that My timer up to 80%, so that's 20 furlongs, so that's 4 furlongs. We should be out by 6 furlongs, 4 furlongs to go before the winner is sort of confirmed or obvious, unless of course that Stratovarus starts literally just cane it. That could happen.
This is on his twilight payment. He shows just about in third place around the outside of the Raider from Germany, Rip Van Lips. Behind those is Nayef Road. And
waiting for an opportunity. You see, there's loads and loads of money in the market. It's a really poor year because of COVID-19. And this is quite a lot of money being turned over for an average race, which isn't an average race. This is a big race, really, out of the year's cards. And that's the sad thing about it. But, you know, people are going back into racing, people are going to the racetrack. As people go to the racetrack, they'll get home, they'll get more on a Saturday, whatever. You'll start seeing the numbers moving up like they were a couple of years ago.
Subjectivist showing in second place, be about a length behind him. About 2 lengths then behind those.
So I'm tempted to just try and hit a spike here.
One of 3 runners in the race who've already won more than £1 million. A big move, Serpentine. Extreme right, dark blue jacket run. Moore is making progress towards the leaders around the outside of Nayef Road. Stradivarius just being held in at the moment by Princess Zoe, trying to get out.
Spanish first bit of cash there. Let me get out for full good profit.
I'm out of here, man.
And now it's Subjectivist and Joe Fanning who sends him for the line. Goes on, quickly goes 2 or 3 lengths clear. Second position is Twilight Payment. And then comes Nayef Road in the
we want a bit more cash.
Extreme right is Serpentine. Stradivarius only has 2 behind him into the home straight. 2 furlongs to go. Subjectivist and Joe Fanning have moved into a 5.
Going to clear that off because that'll cancel the other bets.
And Nayef Road in second and third. Here's Stradivarius against the rail. He's in 4th position. He's in 3rd position. He has a lot of ground to make.
I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, I was tempted, but the time's been out. Ground is pretty quick. Okay, we've only made £4.30. What was it? £4.39. But it was just one quick trade in and out.
Market suspended.
And my point again about the race timer, again, I've made a profit by laying the winner. And the reason I've been able to do that is because I've used the race timer to get in and out at the right time. If I'd been in the market too late on and not for that race timer, I would have been absolutely screwed. And you can imagine I've lost my whole bank. So that is the importance of it. Another £4.39 in the bank. Move on to the next race.
Last one's moved forward.
Okay, so this is just a quick fill-in race at Ripon.
Market Inplay
Royal Ascot. I'm just trading this for a couple of extra pence. The liquidity will be a lot lower. So I've decreased my stake down to 350, and I've also taken that extra £100 out of my bank and transferred that back to my poker wallet, so it's not in danger. So even if I made something absolutely stupid mistake, I can't lose more than £100, and obviously the 15 quid I've been made today. Now, if you look at this so far, look how poor this liquidity is. It is disgustingly poor. So you can't put much through the market because what you're going to get out against. See, if I put a trade in here and that goes through me, all that money could get taken and there's nothing to get out against, and you could be in a lot of trouble, danger. So I'm hoping the quality might pick up a little bit as we get later on in the race, either by other traders or whatever. And it is a case of just keeping your eye out and looking for an opportunity, but not doing anything stupid.
Urged along by Daniel Mooney alongside the nose-banded Simul Amicus. Nabhan's got the white cheek pieces. Little India locked away against the fence. Then Quote Line Direct, Alathorpe, and 5 lengths to Dance King at the back of the field. Whitwell will lead Ivor's involvement out of the back straight. And they make this a right-hand turn.
I am tempted. There's a bit of money down here.
They've put 3 or 4 lengths.
So I am tempted just to put in.
Quote Line Direct, Simul Amicus, Port
Not
Laurier
much.
both on the retreat.
Enough.
As the leading quintet swing for
But
home.
I want a few more ticks because the market is more dangerous. So I want a bigger reward. And you see that money's disappeared. So, oh no, there's money behind me.
Mad poised in behind them with Quote Line Direct and Nabhan. And 3 lengths to the steadily improving Little India and Simul Amicus next.
And we want out pretty quick because it's dangerous otherwise.
Leads Ivor's involvement up the home straight and they head towards the 3. Quote Line Direct is well there.
I'm out of here, man.
Then there's another 3 lengths to the next. That's Nabhan, who's urged along, and then Little India as they make their progress towards the last 2 furlongs. And Whitwell now we're getting reminders, being joined by Quote Line Direct and Mutamaded. There are almost 3 in line. There's a 5-length break, then back to the next. That's Nabhan, and then Little
I'm
India.
out of here, man.
The leaders make their run towards the
We're
final
out.
furlong and a half. And towards the near side, it's Quote Line Direct who's come through with Mutamaded.
Sucker.
Side is right there with them as they now come well inside the last. Mutamaded from Whitwell, the far side, as they race into the closing stages. Whitwell putting in a strong run, the far side. Mutamaded, the near side, very close between the two. Whitwell
Market
and Mutamaded go past
suspended.
together from Quote Line Direct, and Dance King making late headway for 4th.
Now you can see that is pretty dangerous. I mean, I looked at a tenner loss. I was just thinking about getting out for that £10. If it had gone up any more, I would have done. Oh, we might have a fight to finish here. Is the price worth trading? No, it's not. It's too obvious. But anyway, yeah, the only reason I stayed on a little bit longer because I could see what the race time was doing. That was guiding me onto when to get out. But I was very close to taking a £10 loss there. Thankfully, we didn't. We got matched back up for the £1.59 profit. But yeah, it's probably best you stick away from these type of races. To be fair, that was dangerous.
Market suspended.
After seeing that and getting away with it, I'm not going to be trading any more races at Ripon today because look at the liquidity. It's terrible. Sometimes you get that much on a greyhound race. You know what I mean? It's that bad.
The journey is a
Different type of trade on this race.
Day 2021 on the 26th of August, a median auction maiden.
Ogly doggly.
And it's Ali Amana who was the first one to show in the journey. Jabula's
I'm looking at this Percy's Pride.
second place now in the blue and grey
has
silks.
in low,
in yellow and black is Percy's Pride as
one.
work up by the winning line.
So we hope
from Voice of Glory,
who's
just a neck better than Elevate as they race into the turn. Brescia in the red, white and blue.
If it looks too
inside
dangerous, we'll
those
get out.
two. And a further couple of lengths away to Mint Julep. And on that one's outside is Flamingo Rose, who won.
You can see I'm not the only person looking at this price here. I'm just going to bring mine up 1 tick. I might as well hang a tick to make sure I am in front of that money.
From racing in second, Jabula. In third, then down the back straight runners Percy's Pride under Shane Kelly. Behind Percy's
Pride,
wrong,
might be able to get out against this money with
Glory
down here.
Racing back in fifth place is Brescia. Behind Brescia, then toward the outside is Elevate, and still towards the back of the field, debutant Mint
See what else is in play. A bit of others as well.
Inside the final 4.5 furlongs, it's Ali Amana leading up from Jabula in second place. Back in third is Percy's Pride, still with every chance from there as they go inside the final half a mile. Voice of Glory's in fourth. Behind Voice of Glory is Brescia. Then came Elevate, the back two, Mint Julep, and the pushed along Flamingo Rose. On the bend back towards the top of the home straight inside the final 2.5. Ali Amana held together in the lead. She's out in front by
I'm out of here, man.
to the hard-ridden in second.
And we are out.
Percy's Pride back in third. Brescia tries to make some ground on
See
the
how quick we're out. Now that horse can come back
inside
in,
the final quarter.
and we've
It's
still
Ali
got
Amana
100
with
ticks
that small
there.
lead from Percy's Pride, nearly driven on terms. 3
Go
lengths
on,
away to
Percy's
Brescia.
Pride. I'm outta here, man.
Win now, I'll
Elevated
take
four
that
leads
money
and then
off you.
clear from Voice of Glory. Percy's Pride has now picked it up from Alamana as they go towards the final half.
Sucker.
Percy's Pride and Shane Kelly driven clear by a few lengths, and Percy's Pride's going to win this going away. Percy.
There you go, Percy's Pride.
Market suspended.
Now I'm just going to show you these bets because it is pretty special, to be fair, to get this happen. I didn't expect the horse to win. So I got in at 2.4, I took 100 ticks and got out at 8.4 for a £72.24 profit, even though the horse came back to win. Obviously, it's timed about this because I've seen how it trades before. I've seen how it goes and out. I've seen how dodgy these markets are. You can see how the favourite there traded right into 1.25 at one point, and we still managed to make all that money, all that beautiful money. I'm going down the pub now, boys. Actually, I've got one more race to trade, but yeah, we'll crack on. Best of luck in the markets.
Suspended. Market in play.
Okay, so this is probably going to be the last race I'm going to trade today. There is one more at Royal Ascot. However, it just doesn't suit my strategy because it's short. So we're going to trunk in here. I've already made 93 quid pay. I'm not greedy. We can put a few more pence in, that's all good, but I'm pretty much done, to be honest with you. So we'll just see if we can see enough penny here to make a few pennies extra to top it up. It'd be nice if we made 100, but I'm not going to worry about that. Round numbers can be dangerous. You face them. Believe me, I know. So I'm not going to trade just for the sake of trying to make another £7 today. It's quite a short race, so we've got to get out quite quick. Just waiting for that opportunity at the moment. I don't really like going at 7-2, I'm honest with you, but
Then just fine on the inside, followed by Marshall Plan, Red Cap, Siscani out wider as they emerge now racing up.
There isn't all that much money in the market either. It's a bit down here.
From Nagano and Soapy Stevens. Then in
So
the
I'm
midfield,
tempted
the All Blue
to come in
Jacket
there,
Active
and I want a
Wisdom,
few more tips if we're
Francesco
going to go that
Guardi
low.
is next, and then Military Mission, Surefire in the pink cap on the outside from
Now this looks a
Kondo
little
Izami and
safer
Salamarak.
in at this point, but you've got to bear in mind the race could change. I want to get out now straight away to see that.
And First Light continues to lead the way. And Frankie just
And we're
sitting
out.
into this leader a little bit, maybe trying to get a little bit of a breather in. They're packing together in second. Parachute. Siscani's on the outside. Right there, Marshall Plan 2.
So I'm just waiting to see if this Surefire trades in a little bit less.
From Military Mission, and then
Enough for us to get.
Surefire's had a tough
We want
trip
10-6
by
now.
Salamarak. And then on the inside, Francesco Guardi behind Soapy Stevens, Kondo Izami, and right out the back, Sir William Bruce and San Martino. Turning now towards the side the three. First
I'm out of here, man.
side of Parachute. Side in that red cap. Too Friendly is chasing. Marshall Plan, then Just Fine up the inside as they race past the 2 furlong marker. First Light still just about the leader.
And we're out.
Parachute, Siscani,
And if we can just close off with a bigger profit as
I'm out of
possible.
here, man.
15 quid's nice. Can we get it? Maybe not quite as much as that. Potentially win.
Salamarak coming from a long way back on the near side as they race up towards the line. Surefire from Salamarak.
There you go.
Surefire has won it from
Market suspended.
That few pence bouncing up and down was literally just because, I hadn't quite closed my position properly. And the reason I hadn't, I am using the hedge button, but I actually got more ticks than I planned to get, which meant I made more profit than I planned to get. So where my exit went in, if this makes sense, I didn't need quite as much money. So imagine I only needed £1 less. That pound runs as a bet, or maybe even 20p less. It runs as a bet. So because I've got a little bit more in there, and that's why the price can change slightly like that. Sometimes you can get matched at a crazy outside price. You don't expect it to be once 1,000 to 1, and I'll come back in off 12p. I made 120 quid once. Crazy things like that do happen. But there you go. That's me done for the day. It's been a nice day. We've crashed the 100 mark, so I've made, you can see, 93, 95 already. We've got another £15.47 to add on to that. So what that'll be? I'll be £108.30 or something like that. I've got a little treat as well. Big Betfair secret I'm going to share. If you want to trade professionally, you need to have an accounts department. I'm going to show you my little secret on the accounts. I've been saving this little secret up for a long time. It's a little product that I use. It's not my product, by the way. It belongs totally to someone else, but it is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you a little bit of that in a second. Best of luck in the markets.
Introducing Geeks Toy Trading Software, the fastest, most customisable and most popular software for betting and trading on Betfair and BetDAC. Designed by professional traders for you. Key features include unlimited desktop settings and the ability to create custom profiles to suit every user's needs. Unbeatable speed, real-time prices and one-click betting. Unique management of multiple markets. You can bet or trade on multiple sporting events simultaneously. Support for 8 languages. Context-driven help on every window. Dutching and bookmaking. Training mode. Advanced charting. Enhanced navigation. Support for Betfair coupons. Stop loss and more. Geeks Toy. Possibly the best Betfair and BetDAC trading software in the world.